Peace, 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 family. Hill TV, health, inspiration, love, life, television. This is the God, Lord Omni Divine. Peace to Shala, my enlightener, my brother. Peace to my big bro, Javon Lunsford.
Peace, my brother. Peace, King.
Doing big things. So the movie's coming out on Wisdom Culture. You know, that's the 24th. Today's the 21st, so we 3 days away. My brother been doing big things. He been grinding hard for the past 5 years. So I want all y'all to go out, support the big bro on Patreon. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm behind the scenes because I'm always with him.
Facts.
Close to heart.
Facts.
And I'm always on the side of him. I'm always on the side of him. You know, we one mind. So when he move, I move. We keep each other in thought. And that's that's dealing with the supreme head. So that's our higher intelligence. You know, let me build on liberation.
Right.
And liberating kings.
Right.
You know, liberation is to free people from slavery and oppression. We've been given the cold shoulder for so long as black people, as a people, period. From government, from whoever you want to say. But there's many things that we need to. We ain't gonna blame nobody because ain't no excuses. So we need to liberate ourselves from these street corners. We need to liberate ourselves from these liquor stores, these addictions. You know, sometimes it's mental health.
Definitely.
Liberation comes from a lot. It's not from one person actually keeping you down. Because the thing is, one thing my brother told me is, there's no enemy. There's only the inner me. So we keep
Truth.
ourselves from grinding and get to where we need to go. I study supreme mathematics, and that's like a compass that helped me through my daily life to figure things out and to act accordingly and walk a certain walk and talk a certain talk. I try to show my family like that too, and that's what a king does. My brother is a king because he's liberating the people. What is a king? A king is a person who guides the people, that shows to be all right and exact, and he guides the people just to justice.
My purpose is my service. I'm here to
Facts.
serve the people. I'm here to serve the masses. Kings don't rule, kings serve, and that's what I do. I
Facts.
serve myself so I can serve others.
Facts.
Our core duty is to liberate our bloodline so they can liberate the line going forward when we're not here no more.
Peace. That's peace. Um, you know, liberating kings is what is a king? We was all born naturally gods, naturally queens, earths, kings. So, but that doesn't mean that you're just given that. And what you got to do, you got to earn your what, God?
Earn your
You
crown.
got to earn your crown. And when you
It's
earn
never
that
given.
crown, and when you earn that crown, that's how you liberate others.
That's right.
Because you get to show them.
Mmm.
We've been told too many times. It's too many people, you know, they talk about, oh, the message, and not really listening, taking heed to the message. They looking at the messenger and who it's coming from. Just because that crackhead told you to stay in school and you see him and he's a bum, and we ignored that crackhead on the block. Pipe Yard Joe, Queensbridge.
Right. Facts.
A lot of drunks telling us, yo, stay in school. You know, rest in peace, Waynard, 40th side of Vernon. You know,
God bless his soul.
told us stay in school. We still did what we wanted to do anyway, because we like, yo, son, you out here doing what you doing, so
Right.
why not? But we avoid the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are kings in their own ways. Nobody's perfect. But in order to liberate others, you gotta liberate self. And the first thing to do that is to have a certain way of life. To study, to be knowledgeable, so your knowledge could be shined out through your family and through your cipher.
Through consistency.
And through consistency. Definitely not complaining. And it starts in house. It starts with your family.
Yes, it do.
It starts with your wife and kids.
Yes, it do.
you know. And if she's not a reflection of you, then you need to make sure the kids have the proper understanding. No matter what,
That's
they have
right.
to have the proper knowledge. So you give them the proper knowledge.
And even before that, it starts with your childhood, your siblings, and self. How can you properly love your spouse and love your partner and you don't love your brother? And you don't love
Facts.
your sister? You don't love your mother?
Facts.
Or you don't love yourself?
Facts.
It took us 20 years, and I'm so grateful the ancestors gave us a platform and gave us an opportunity to mature, to grow, and to develop our relationship to what it is now. Our bond led to liberation. It led to a chain reaction where our kids see nothing but love and growth. They don't
Facts.
see us yell at each other. They don't see us curse at each other. They
Facts.
see Uncle Rod, Uncle Jay. They see nothing but love, affection, and growth.
You know, and that does come with age and experience.
Yes, it do.
It do come with age and
Yes,
experience,
it do.
and sometimes you can't be around certain people, and sometimes you gotta. It's hard to actually be a king, and
It's very
because you
hard.
gotta
Hard
detach yourself.
decisions.
Sometimes you gotta cut off loved ones.
Yes, you
And
do.
sometimes you just gotta move in a certain way. You gotta love them from afar.
Doesn't
Um,
mean we don't love you, but we gotta love you from afar.
from afar.
That's a
Because,
fact.
you know, one thing is, even in your immediate family, you gonna prioritize and do what you gotta do for your kids.
Absolutely.
So
That's the duty.
at the end of the day, friends, extended family members, and stuff like that always gonna do what they have to do. You know, to
Self-preservation.
protect their kingdom.
That's right.
So that's all what has to do with being a king. And making the righteous decisions. You know what I'm saying? Making righteous decisions also brings you to be a king. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about. But even if you get rid of the names, like who cares? Like I could name myself Divine King, Master, this, all these different type of names. Who cares if I'm not actually defining that name? I don't
Mm-hmm.
want no name to define me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want black to define me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want king to define me. I want to
Mm-hmm.
define those words. And I want to bring
Mm.
those words into existence.
Systems.
That's what I want to do.
Actions.
By actions. I don't want to talk. I find in 2020, if y'all listen to Dead 2020, we've been through a lot this year. We had the time to sit down and study what liberation is. We
Mm.
seen what the past was. We seen what the past still is. So it's now. You know, it's now. We need to build a nation and a universal people to come together and take back the planet Earth. You know, and that's liberating kings. And you get the movie, you get a clear picture of comedy, drama, um, definitely real situations, real life situations that you could find yourself in, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody might have told you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it ain't no fronting. You know, it's right there up in your face. Things that can happen, certain, and we probably some of them you might get triggered because you might see yourself like, oh snap, I was in that situation.
Word. Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, music still coming. Hill
Mm.
TV still putting in work.
Yep.
You know, we ain't gonna say what we gonna do, or what we could do, or what we should do. We just
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep on grounding
That's right.
for the rest of 2020, and then for the rest of our lives, because knowledge has no beginning or end,
Mm-hmm.
and it's infinite. And for y'all to that's how we gonna know that we always gonna be here, by leaving behind this legacy, and that's what kings do.
That's what's
They
up,
leave
King.
behind a legacy to liberate other people.
That's
And
right.
it first started in house,
And
and
house.
our kids is very knowledgeable. They got ideas. They're creators. They're young scientists, and
Mm-hmm.
I see them spreading the knowledge amongst each other. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
you want a YouTube page? Yo, you want to be a gamer? Yo, you want to do this? You want to do that? Getting out of there. So um, like I said, each one teach one, each one learn one. Peace. Um, y'all stay up. Y'all stay healthy. Health, inspiration, love, life,
Yes, sir.
supervision.
Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
keep on grinding.
That's right.
Liberate kings. You see us. Liberate kings.
Oh,
Peace,
Thursday,
peace,
7
peace.
o'clock. Fire.